Please be advised. This channel and these test questions are for informational purposes only, and do not constitute legal advice. Always refer to the current law, statute, or regulation directly, to ensure the information is accurate and up to date. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Question 41. The good faith estimate is required for which of the following? The correct answer is: once TRID was implemented, the old disclosure under RESPA, the GFE, is only required for reverse mortgages now. Question 42. Which of the following is not a red flag indicating the potential for mortgage fraud? The correct answer is: a red flag does not indicate a transaction is fraudulent, but rather, requires extra care and caution to ensure the transaction is not fraudulent. There is a higher likelihood of fraud if there is a power of attorney used, if the transaction is non-arm's length, for example a buyer purchasing from a relative, and if there are multiple recent transfers of ownership, which could be an indicator of illegal property flipping. We must always do our due diligence to ensure the transaction is legitimate and free from fraud, to the best of our ability. Question 43. Which law has criminal penalties of up to $10,000 and/or 1 year in prison? The correct answer is: the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act can result in criminal penalties for a violation of Section 8. Question 44. Which of the following should a mortgage loan originator do to prevent identity theft? The correct answer is: an MLO's computer and office should be locked when they are not present, if customer information is accessible. Also, simply putting customer information in a drawer is not sufficient. Documentation should be placed somewhere that is secured with a lock and not accessible. Question 45. Which of the following loan programs is primarily used for a purchase of a primary residence with a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage? The correct answer is: the loan purpose of conforming, FHA, and VA loans are either purchase or refinance. The USDA RD program is generally for the purchase of a primary residence in an eligible rural area, using a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. Question 46. Under the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, a copy of the appraisal or other written valuation developed in connection with an application for credit, secured by a first lien on a dwelling, must be provided to the consumer. The correct answer is: the creditor must provide a copy of the appraisal or valuation promptly upon completion, and at least 3 business days prior to consummation or account opening, unless the consumer waives the timing requirement and agrees to receive the copy at, or before, consummation, or account opening. Question 47. Which of the following is not considered non-conforming? The correct answer is: conforming loans are loans that conform to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac guidelines. Non-conforming loans are anything that does not conform to Fannie-Freddie guidelines. All government loan programs, FHA, VA, USDA, are government non-conforming. A jumbo loan, by definition, is a mortgage with a loan amount that exceeds the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac limits. An assumption is when the buyer-borrower of a home takes over the seller's mortgage. Conforming loans have a due-on-sale clause, which prohibits assumption, since the full balance owed is due when the home is sold, and there is a transfer of ownership. Question 48. All the following affects the amount of a senior's home equity available for a home equity conversion mortgage, except the correct answer is. Since reverse mortgages do not have monthly mortgage payments, senior borrowers do not qualify with income, except to verify the homeowner has the ability to pay housing expenses, such as property taxes, homeowner's insurance, and association dues and assessments. Usually a senior obtains a reverse mortgage to access their home equity, to assist with supplementing their income, and/or for home repairs, medical expenses, bills, etc. Question 49. The Secure and Fair Enforcement for Mortgage Licensing Act is a central part of which law, passed to stabilize the market and address the housing foreclosure crisis? The correct answer is. The SAFE Act is Title V of the Housing and Economic Recovery Act, HERA. Question 50. Which of the following requires homeownership counseling? The correct answer is. Homeownership counseling is required for a home equity conversion mortgage, which is the FHA reverse mortgage product. The Truth in Lending Act also requires pre-loan counseling for Section 32 high-cost loans, and first-time homebuyers getting a closed-end mortgage that may result in an increased loan balance, other than a reverse mortgage, such as a graduated payment mortgage.